Welcome to the IBM Software as a Service demonstration series. In this series, we will demonstrate a set of architectural patterns exploiting features in open source and entry-level IBM middleware to build cost-effective software as a service solutions. We will show you how to share a single instance of the middleware between multiple tenants with different look and feels and access control. In this demo, we will show a proof-of-concept multi-tenant SaaS banking application built using WebSphere Application Server Community Edition, also referred to as WAS-CE, DB2 Express-C, and OpenLDAP. WAS-CE is a free, lightweight application server built on open-source Apache Geronimo technology based on the J2EE standard. DB2 Express-C is a version of DB2 that is free to build, deploy, and redistribute. OpenLDAP is a free open-source implementation of the Lightweight Directory Access Protocol, or LDAP, commonly used for accessing user information from a registry. We will demonstrate how various features in these middleware products can be used to support tenant-specific access control, tenant-specific customizations at the user interface and data tiers, and shared web services and database schema. This is our SaaS banking application running on a single instance of WAS-CE and DB2 Express-C. It hosts two tenant banks, First Bank of North America and WebBank. First, we show First Bank's customer Rob, user ID B1U1, logging into his portal. After logging in, Rob can see the Customer Portal tab. In the Customer Portal, he sees portlets specific to customers, customer accounts, loan applications, and loan requests. Note the look and feel elements specific to First Bank, the violet-colored theme. In contrast, this is the portal for WebBank. Here we show Rob trying to log into WebBank's portal by mistake. Note that he is unable to log in because he is not a WebBank customer. Mary, who is a valid WebBank customer, is able to log in using user ID B2U1. Note that the look and feel elements are specific to WebBank, the blue-colored theme. Take a look at the portlets that are available to Mary. These are customer-specific portlets. Now we see Alice, who is a valid WebBank employee, log into WebBank as user B2E1. She sees the Employee Portal tab. Her Employee Portal contains two portlets, Manage Interest Rates and Manage Bank Customers, which are specific to bank employees rather than bank customers. Next, we review the technical challenges for implementing this scenario. How do we prevent Rob, who is a customer of First Bank, from accessing the WebBank portal? We achieve this by exploiting various capabilities of OpenLDAP and WAS-CE, including using different virtual hosts, security realms, and OpenLDAP databases for each tenant, and J2EE role-based security for different roles in each tenant. Let's take a look at the major steps. In Step 1, we define two virtual hosts for Bank 1 and Bank 2 in the WAS-CE configuration file config.xml. In Step 2, we define two OpenLDAP databases in the OpenLDAP configuration file slapd.conf. In Step 3, we define two security realms for Bank 1 and Bank 2 using the WAS-CE admin console. And in Step 4, we specify the virtual host and security realm for each tenant bank in the Geronimo deployment descriptor in the application EAR file geronimo-web.xml. The relationship between the configuration parameters is shown in the red and green lines in the chart. We specify J2EE standard role-based permissions in the Pluto Portal Driver deployment descriptor. In our example here on the left, we can see that the URLs that begin with portal/employee portal can be accessed only by the employee role. At runtime, we use the J2EE API method isUserEnroll to show role-specific navigation tabs. For example, we only show the Customer Portal tab to users in the customer role. Our next challenge addressed is how do we provide different looks for First Bank and WebBank without requiring custom coding. We achieve this by using virtual hosts in WAS-CE and with themes, style sheets, and skins in Apache Pluto. Here we can see the Pluto Portal Driver config.xml file with the customer portal page and three portlets for First Bank. Note the theme specification for these portlets in the file plutobank1theme.jsp. The theme file plutobank1theme.jsp controls the look and feel through the inclusion of style sheets, navigation files, and skin files. The skin file defines the layout, title, color, and controls for each portlet. The style sheet defines the styles in the portlets and the portal pages, and the navigation file defines the portal navigation, for example, top tabs or left-hand links. With these configuration elements, it is possible to provide customized look and feel for different tenant banks hosted on a single instance of WAS-CE. Our last technical challenge addresses how to share web services and the database layer between FirstBank and WebBank. In order to share the web services, we parameterize the services by including a tenant ID parameter in all operations. To share the database schema, we include a tenant ID column in each table. In order to provide for flexibility in tenant data configuration, we use the pure XML capability of DB2 Express C. This is the WSDL interface for 3 of the shared web services with the tenant ID parameter called Bank ID. Here you can see a Bank ID column in each of the shared database tables. For ease of configurability and flexibility in accessing the data, we store the tenant-specific data in a single XML column, which is stored in a hierarchical structure rather than as a large object. The XML column can contain multiple XSDs, allowing for each tenant to store their data in a different format. In our example, we see that WebBank stores a date opened element in their account data XML column, while FirstBank does not. Implementing a SaaS solution using WAS-CE, DB2 Express C, Open LDAP, and the technical implementation guidelines outlined in this demo provides a number of advantages. First, you'll simplify your install and support more tenants using less hardware due to the shared middleware instance and small footprint of that middleware. Because the middleware is shared, you're able to share the management of your application and infrastructure, further reducing cost and complexity. The middleware we've talked about today is free and is designed to run on commodity hardware. This results in lower upfront and operational costs. Our architecture also requires little or no code changes to support tenant-specific customizations. All of the middleware we used is based on open standards and is portable between operating system platforms. While you are free to use WAS-CE and DB2 Express C without a license fee, support for those products is available from IBM. And finally, when greater scalability and availability is required, you have the option of migrating your solution to IBM's enterprise-level middleware. For more technical details on our sample solution, you can download the source code and deployment instructions from the demo launch page. Further information on WAS-CE and DB2 Express C is available from the DeveloperWorks Kickstart site at ibm.com/developerworks/kickstart. IBM has innovative resources and programs to help you manage change and become relevant in the software-as-a-service market. Whether you're an ISV, system integrator, or reseller, we can provide education, support, and benefits to help you grow revenue and differentiate yourself. The first step will be to join the SaaS community. You will automatically be kept aware of new SaaS technical benefits and workshops and get the enablement help that you need to transform your application for delivery in the IBM software-as-a-service model. Then, as a member of the IBM SaaS community, you can register at the Virtual Innovation Center, VIC, where you will get personalized access to product support and education to help build your software-as-a-service knowledge and skills. As an advanced level member of Partner World, you have the opportunity to gain access to additional marketing and sales support by qualifying for the software-as-a-service specialty. For more information, visit our main site at www.ibm.com/partnerworld/SaaS and download our free software by clicking on these links.